So it's kind of funny. I actually didn't have a video planned for today, but then I got this message.
So I got something you might like. It's a V5 Golf stick, and I think it's 4Motion. It has a 4Motion shift knob, but I don't know if it's actually 4Motion. And it has 17-inch Volkswagen GTI wheels.
So I'm like, interesting. And then he sent me this one. Play.
It is 4Motion.
So I got a heads up from Jeremy that there is a 4Motion V5 GTI Mark IV at the Junkyard. Now I believe the 4Motion ones are all the 20 valve V5 ones. I think the car runs and drives. I might try and snag the wheels off it today just because they're there and that'd be cool than my Steelies. But I want to check this car out. I've never driven a 4Motion before. Hopefully the car runs and drive around a little bit, just kind of check it out. But we'll see what happens. And if it goes, it would go for next month's auction if it did be sold. It does run. But 4Motion V5 Mark IV GTI. Sounds cool. So the weather here in Germany is so bipolar. It was just so beautiful outside like Monday, and now yesterday and today it's just gray and raining all day long. I'm surprised it actually stopped raining for a little while, but it went fresh. Oh, as I said that, it's starting to rain. Sick. Thank you, Germany. I'm glad you heard that. Where's my blue sky at? Welcome to my favorite place, the Junkyard, and I see Jeremy's R33's back. Man, I love that thing. It's so sick. And he's got new wheels on it too. That thing is just so clean. R33 GTST, I believe. He put the new wheels on it. He has a new turbo in tune. It's clean, like one of my favorite. It is my favorite. The R33 is my favorite. It looks so good. And then over there, right there, I see a black V5 Golf. Let's check it out. Keys are in the seat, I was told. This one, I believe it is. All right, let's go see this thing. Also, sorry, it's kind of loud. They're running the planes right now. Got ourselves a black V5 4Motion Mark IV Golf. Not bad. It's clean on the outside, but it's a little dirty inside. I'll show you the inside real quick. Got some floor mats in here. I'm staying in straight mud. Got all the boots today. Seats are intact. Driver's seat's a bit dirty and ripped a little bit. Got some some car wash coins. Yeah, 4Motion shift knob right there. No battery life in it, or no battery at all. So has the control steering wheel, kind of cool. No radio. Yeah, the car looks a little bit beat up. I don't know if I'd actually want this car or not, but if it's a 20 valve, I may want that out of here, and also maybe the 4Motion system. That'd be kind of cool. But at the current moment, I'm interested in these wheels here. These are the, I forgot the name of these ones. They're not Long Beaches. They're something else, but 17 inch or 17 by 7, I want to say they are. But one of the nicer OEM alloy Volkswagen wheels with a 225/45. This one has some good tread. I think the front one over here, yeah, this one's actually got a flat, it's a big old gash in that one, so that one's no good. But the wheel itself is intact. I don't really want to get in the ground, but I believe when Jeremy was under the car in the trailer, he said it was a 4Motion. Got some corrosion going on back here. That's no good. Kind of locked up. Let's check. What we got back here? We got floor mats that are dead. The whole back's kind of ripped out. This car looks a little bit beat up. Wasn't taken care of very much, doesn't look like. But I will say, the wheels are pretty clean. A little bit of scratching right there, but overall, not bad. Tires on this one are good too. And then also on the front one here, so I just need one tire, which isn't bad at all. Let's go ahead and pop the hood and see if this car does have a 20 valve or not. I think it should. Let's see what we got here. It does. So this is the V5 20 valve. So there's a battery in it, but the car is dead. So I wonder if it runs. That's exciting though. V5 20 valve, and I can actually see, looks like you can see the drivetrain right there. It goes back. So I believe this is a 4Motion as well. But here I already said it was, so interesting. I don't necessarily want the car, but I definitely want the drivetrain. I want this. That's what you want, the V5 20 valve. There it is. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're grabbing the jump pack here. Jeremy said the car does run. It is a little bit hard to get into gear, but I can't drive far away as there's a blown tire, but still I can turn it on, let it here run a little bit. See if this works. Got a flashlight on there? Look at that. That's fancy. 1, 2, there. One to there. sure. I think it's already on. I don't see the switch. Okay. Let's see if she'll run. Let's see there. All right, let's try her. Let's see what we get. I'm glad this car has all weather maps. My feet are nasty right now. All right, where's the key? Oh, there you go. 222. Wow, I can't read. 222,000 kilometers on the clock. We got lights. We are in neutral. And right on she goes. No trouble at all. Nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let it warm up for a second, then we'll rev it a little bit and then move it forward and backwards and see what she does. It sounds like it's running good. I don't hear any like squeaky belts. I don't hear any chain noise. From this first glance, it sounds pretty healthy. It looks pretty good. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. A little bit dirty, but that's not really a problem. No white smoke back here. You can kind of hear it. The V5 sounds very similar to the VR6 because it has that same kind of engine setup, which is cool. All right, before we go trying to move the car, let's see. The air's on right now. It's on high. Let's put to forward. Car has working heat, which is nice, but does it have AC? Let's see what we got. Too much. Down. Can you work? Do you have AC? Okay, more than that at least. I think so. It's kind of floppy. Quit that. Does that work? I think so. I can't quite tell. Yeah, AC works. So heat and AC work. Obviously, there's no there's no radio. He said it was hard to get into gear, so we'll see. Temp starting to climb a little bit. We're almost there, but just looking around, like this is kind of gross. This is falling apart over here. I'm missing that mirror glass. I mean, obviously all easy stuff to fix, but I don't necessarily think I want another Mark IV, but I do like this engine and the drivetrain it has. That would be cool to have. But I mean, like, this is all easy stuff to fix. I can get a mirror easy and the rest of the parts of the car, not a big deal. But do I really want to go through and have another Mark IV? Not really, but do I want the drivetrain? Yeah. Yep, that's what I wanted, the 20 valve V5 and then 4Motion system, which I didn't plan on doing a 4Motion system swap on the Savoy. I want to do it on Miley down the road, but if this car works out, if I can get this car for super cheap and get to buy the entire car and then pick it apart later on, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Uh-oh, she just died on me. So I'm pretty sure that battery up there is completely shot, and I unplugged the jump pack. So I'll plug that back in and start it back up, but yeah, she died. Okay, start her back up. Oh. And okay, there she goes. Car starts no problem. It idles really nicely. So it sounds like it has a little bit of misfire when you rev it really low, like just a little bit. Maybe not. I think it's not, but I'm sure a nice oil change and spark plugs and coil pack could do this car justice, but it doesn't sound bad though. A little bit of smoke, but it is cold outside, so I'm not sure how much of that is bad. It sounds all right. Yeah, it's down low, it's breaking up a little bit, but I'm sure a nice oil change, spark plugs, coil pack will.
Apparently it's been sitting for a really long time.
Oh, you think so? Oh.
That's what one of my buddies said.
No, I had unplugged it and it died last time I pulled it off. But see if I can move it forward or not before it dies again. All right, so I'm back too far. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so hitting the wall. The bushings don't feel bad here, but maybe in the front, the linkage maybe just a little bit. I can get second, third, fourth. That seems really far. This is a 6-speed. Oh, it's 6-speed. That's cool. That seems really far that way for what's happening here. So no first. That should be second. No reverse. Nope. Okay. Sometimes if you try to go in gear, let's clutch out a little bit, it'll like slide in, but not this one. So something's going on. Maybe that's why this is slightly pulled apart. They're trying to see what's going on there, but I can't seem to find. That's third. That's second. Can I move forward a little bit? E-brakes down. Oh yeah, move that way. That's definitely second, but I can't find reverse or first. I can get second, third, fourth, and I mean that's really far to be a fifth and a sixth, but it seems like it goes in. So maybe that's first? I don't know. Oh, I can go forward, no problem. I just can't go backwards now. Uh-oh. Go in reverse. Yeah, okay, well. Can I pull this up a little bit? Let's see what we're working with that here. Okay, well, this doesn't want to come off just yet. I don't want to tear it up, but as of right now, I can't make it go into a reverse at all. But other than that, I mean, the car sounds good. Like I said, maybe a slight misfire, but a fresh tune-up should fix all that issue. But just running-wise, idle super smooth, no weird like hiccups at idle. This is an issue. I can't get it to go. I'm thinking I think that might be first, but I can't quite tell. Second, third, and this is kind of weird, but it might be a simple adjustment. I can fix that. But overall, if I get this car for super cheap, like I might be able to do, that engine plus this drivetrain is definitely worth it. So we'll see. And the wheels are cool too, even though I wouldn't need a tire for that one because it has a hole in it. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It sounds cool too. Those little pops to it. So I don't know how long this car is sat for. That smells kind of not good, but it's probably just like bad oil. Like I said, tune-up should fix a lot of issues. I don't really want another Mark IV, so I wouldn't want to keep this body style. I probably want to put in something else, but who knows? Here we go. Jeremy said you can get it in reverse. Gotta kind of like rev it and oh, there it is. Yeah, it smells like the oil hasn't been changed in a while. There's an exhaust leak. Do you know how long it sat for by chance, or you don't quite know?
I mentioned a couple of years.
Oh, a couple of years? Jeez. So yeah, it's probably been a long time since anything's been changed in this car. Like I said, a fresh tune-up should fix all of those issues, hopefully. It's a little bit beat up, but this thing runs super smooth though. Like I said, it idles nice. I don't see like anything out of the ordinary. He said they may have put a short shifter on this car, which is why it's so hard to get into gear if they aligned it wrong, which may be the case. Interesting little thing. Well, boys, I definitely think I'm interested in having this entire car. I said I don't want the whole entire Mark IV itself, but I definitely want the engine and the drivetrain and the wheels. So, I can work out a deal, and if it doesn't have to go to auction, we may have ourselves a V5 4Motion car very soon. Because this thing's sick. It is cool. Another Mark IV would be cool, but we already have two, and we can't outnumber the Mark IIIs and that. But I think with a little bit of TLC, oil change, coil pack, spark plugs, the basic stuff, and then sorting to the shifter, this would be the perfect engine swap for the Savoy. And then whether I try and use the drivetrain in Miley, because that was the original plan, or maybe use the drivetrain in the Savoy also, and then find for Miley later on. But 4Motion V5. Couple more revs before you shut it off. And you can hear that really early on, kind of like it bogs, like right there. But first stock exhaust, it's a little bit rattly, probably a hole somewhere, but sounds good. And it's dead. And my wipers are going on. And she's dead. We'll start back up? Probably not. Probably need to jump back again. Yeah, and there she goes. But fresh battery should fix that issue if I was keeping this entire car itself. But who knows? We'll see. This is a cool little tip. Again, shout out to Jeremy for hitting me up. Let me know this is here because I'm interested. And what else is cool about this car, if I get it for super cheap, I have an engine and a drivetrain. I can sell these nice glass HID headlights, sell the bumper, sell the lip, put these wheels on probably my wagon. There's a lot of parts on this car that I can sell off really quickly. Sell these taillights, sell the bumper if someone wants the bumper, maybe the fabric off these seats, maybe the shift knob, but this car could serve a lot of purposes very easily. Man, this thing sounds so good. the back end of this car why I like it so much. I love this sport with these lights, and like the R33 is just, it's just so nice. 40th anniversary. All right, so I actually have some good news. So come next week, I will be able to buy that car outright, and it will be mine. So first off, I need to sell some stuff, make more money so I can buy that car. But getting that car is going to be really, really beneficial because that's the engine I want for the Savoy, and it's a 20 valve, so the Gen 2, the better one with more horsepower. It has the whole entire 4Motion system, which I want to put on Miley, which whether I use it for the Savoy or Miley, I don't quite know. There's a lot of work to actually put that into your car for a Mark III. You have to cut a butt of the back out and do some welding and stuff, which isn't the hardest thing ever, but I have no experience welding or cutting or doing that kind of stuff. But if I at least have the entire system at my house, having to pay someone to do it, have someone help me do it, would be a lot cheaper than having to buy the system from somebody else for a lot more. Because normally the 4Motion system, you can buy it, but normally I see it for about €1,000 to about 1,500. So to get it all in one car is definitely a huge plus. So we, as of next week, hopefully, if I can make enough money to spare for that car, we might have a V5 4Motion Mark IV Golf. And no, I don't want to keep the car. I don't want another Mark IV. I have no use for another Mark IV. I have this one. The wagon's perfect. We may actually have another wagon soon because Casey does want to bid on the TDI wagon, which still has no bids on it. So she might get that car for $350 as well. So come next week, we might have 2 more cars at the house. Oh my goodness, it's a mess. It's a mess. But very soon, the GLI is leaving, going back to Tony. And then it's like 4 or 3.5 months until the wagon leaves, Steve's wagon. But still, we might have 2 more Volkswagens coming next week, which is hilarious, but also very cool. Because I can get that car for so cheap and then sell the headlights off that car, those nice HAD ones like the R32s have, and sell just those headlights for more than I pay for this entire car. So I can make my money back and double or triple with selling parts of that car, and I just want a few bits out of it. So I think this will work out very nicely. I get an engine, I get a 4Motion system, and a bunch of parts to sell. So yeah, come next week, we might have 2 more Volkswagens at the house. Where am I gonna put them? I don't quite know. We're getting kind of full, but hey, when deals come up, you gotta go for it. You gotta send it. You gotta full send it. And then more than likely, I'll just have Jeremy tow the car back to my house, drop it off. There's no point in putting insurance in the car, registering, trying to get plates, because it's not gonna stay as a whole car anyways. I could use plates from one of my other cars to drive it home, but it is risky to do that if I do get caught. So have him just slap at the car at my house, and then it'll probably sit for a little while, honestly, until I have time to get like my engine hoist and some sort of surface to actually move that around on. But just having all the stuff for the swap is huge. Like having the entire car, like the whole harness, every little bit I could possibly need is huge. Granted, I still need a connector harness to go from the Mark IV stuff to the Mark III, but having the entire car is huge. So fingers crossed it works out. If you're excited for the V5 4Motion we might have next week, and also the TDI we might have next week, leave a big thumb up on this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. There's 48% of you who aren't subscribed to the channel that do watch the video. So if you could subscribe, it helps me out a great deal. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.